All right, it says that we are recording. So good evening, welcome to our team call, you guys. I'm so excited to have Lindsay Maloney as our host tonight. So Lindsay is our 5-star diamond, 6-star qualifying, elite coach on Legacy. So thankful for her. She is a rock star. She was chosen for the MM100 test group way back, a few months ago whenever they started it. And I am so excited for her to share with us all the ins and outs, really like her marketing strategy, how her mindset has changed, why every single one of us needs to be doing this program, launching this program, sharing everything about it. And I'm going to give it to you, Lindsay, because I can't wait to learn. I have my paper and pen and ready to rock it out.
Hey guys, so I'm so excited. Today was actually workout 99. So literally tomorrow is the 100th workout. Take back to, let's see, the end of March. So I personally worked my tush off because you could earn your spot into this test group, which this was the first time that I remember them like having it be an earned spot. It usually is like invitation only. So I knew I wanted to shoot for this because I personally needed a change. I have been a coach for 4 years, and I've been on my fitness journey for 4 years with Team Beachbody. So I have done every single program, and I was kind of at that point where I didn't know where to go. So I lived for these launches, but I wanted the launch sooner. And let me tell you, it couldn't have come in a better time to like pick me up as a woman and just strengthen me from the inside out. And a lot of times we say that with programs and like, we're like, this is the coolest thing ever. Like, this is new. You're going to love this. This is life-changing. And as a normal person who is pretty, I'm pretty bleed Beachbody blue, but also a real person who's not going to BS you. This changed my life. And I had no idea because honestly, when I first heard them say 100 workouts, no rest days, I was like, what? Sundays are rest days. I had that condition in my mind. And so if you have felt that way and you have these things that you have done so far, I'm asking you to open up your mind to doing something so completely different, leaning into that and allowing it to also come into your clients' lives. Because you're going to get that hesitation and resistance since it is something that is a commitment. But if you're doing something the same as you've always done, you're never going to have something different. And that's what this program brought me, was something so different. A way to push myself to a level that I didn't expect. Mornings, I am a procrastinator. Like, I am not the girl who wakes up and opens up a personal development book. Like, my eyes do not function that early. My brain does not function that early. I do not like to write that early. Like, I am not that girl. So for a morning workout, I was hesitant. And this pushed me to do something without having a choice, because I knew if I was in a test group, I was going to do this the right way. I was going to show up in the mornings. I was going to do this. So in so many ways, you as a coach can come into this opportunity and pretend like you are in the corporate beta test group, like you are the role model. This is going to hold you to a totally different standard for 100 days straight. We need that. We need that consistency. So by starting my day out this way as a coach, I had joy from the very beginning. And you guys, you've probably all watched videos of Jericho talking. You guys know the program details. You know all the information. And if you don't, you have outlets to go find that information. But what they can't tell you is how it's going to lighten up your life to go into your day as a coach in a completely different way. It kickstarted me and gave me time before I gave to the rest of the world. And it gave me that like complete spark and capacity to give and pour out differently every single day. It was so phenomenal. But the biggest thing when it comes to being in a test group and actually being able to speak for it rather than that, like, I know we all do that when we're like, hey, corporate asked me to run a beta test group. We like, oh no, that's not true. And like, we all try to fake it until we make it. I finally can like literally say, this is what to not do, and here's how to like really successfully run this launch. And I'm excited because I've never had that. So guys, like, you guys make this your own. Here's what I'm going to do, and I want you to pen and paper it, and again, make this your own. But this has been incredibly successful for me in the last 2 weeks with my clients, and I know that it's working. First things first, do not overcomplicate this launch. Launches have historically made me want to crawl into a turtle shell and stay there for the entire launch. Can you guys resonate with the fact that it kind of feels overwhelming? Like, you have all of this information and you know it's going to be great, but like you don't know how to make it great for you. And so like time passes on and you know the weeks are counting down, and before you know it, just like right now, honestly, you might be like, crap, next week is July 1st. So like next Monday, people can literally get this. I felt that way, and I'm like, okay, well, and I also struggled, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, with the weirdness of what they're doing with July. Like the month of July, it's like, here's the first 10 workouts, psych, we're taking them back, and then like, we're gonna get them again. And I'm like, what do I do with that? That's so different than what we've done before. But then I tried to think, okay, like, don't overcomplicate this. Think smarter, not harder. And I'm like, FOMO, that's what this is. You create FOMO for your clients so that they truly want to do this. You're gonna have a group of people who are your gung-ho, and they're gonna be like, yes, when can I buy this? Oh my gosh, doing this with you. So down, they don't care what it costs, they're doing it. And then you're gonna have women who are building their strength inside, and they do not know if they have the ability to complete this program. And they need to see women who they already trust and know and love and are their sisters within their tribe who are doing this. So I'm like, all right, I created a call, I made it fun, and obviously I have a personal story to share. I mean, I was in the group. So I showed them like what I was doing a bit in my groups, but I really didn't give them a lot of detail to what to expect until last week. So I made a Zoom call. I did it at 9 p.m. I said, here's the Zoom link. They all came on, and I shared. And it was just like 25 minutes long, but I was hyped. Like, it was a 3 scoop of like energized night. I was freaking hyped. I had all the information there. I made it fun. Again, I didn't overcomplicate it. I let them know that, you know, how long the workouts would be, what kind of equipment they might need. I calmed their fears, and I was just like, you know, it's not a big deal, you guys. Like, you're just gonna need a couple of dumbbells for right now because you're gonna feel it out. You're not gonna need a lot of time. It's around 25 minutes. Hey, yes, it's 100 days straight, but guess what? Like, every 6th workout, I think it was, we had a stretch routine, which was phenomenal. And so I calmed their fears, and then I got them hyped. So that worked for me really well. I recorded it, obviously. And then, but right after that call where I was just like on freaking fire, I had a Google form, and it was so simple. All I did was, here is your declaration of intention for Morning Meltdown 100. So I just had them fill out this Google form. It was just their name, their first name, their last name, and the check mark, yes or hell yes, is what their choices were. So I started to just narrow my pipeline because I needed to just like not make it so massive. I gave them a place to like, their best self is not going to hesitate. So after they listen to that call, like they're going to go onto that form. So then I had the form, and it gave me a list of my current clients that were just really interested in this program. Again, I didn't need to overcomplicate the next step. I just made a graphic on Canva, and I'll share this with you in the team page. And I said, your declaration of intention was received. Stay tuned for more information on Wednesday. Again, I bought myself a couple days to think through what I wanted to do. I didn't try to like launch it, give them the form, give them the options, talk it through all in one day. I gave myself a timeline. So if you're feeling like, holy cannoli, Monday's coming, you can start this right now. Like, all you have to do is gather generic information, get excited, set a call for Wednesday night, give them the form. On Friday, you send them the options, and then over the weekend, you work through and you do this. It's super simple. So after I had that, give them yes, I'm interested in doing this. I then, I got them excited still, because my MO before was I would get super excited about a launch. They'd be like, yes, I'm interested. And then like, we wouldn't talk about it for 2 weeks. I didn't know what to do in between steps to keep them hyped. So after I did that, now I'm going to, again, I do not have time to talk to every single client about what the options are for Morning Meltdown 100. So make another video where you make the video, you upload it to YouTube, and it talks through what your expectations are for your beta test group. You should do a beta test group for your clients. People love that. And here's the thing, you don't have to overcomplicate that either. Our corporate test group, we heard from Jericho a couple of times, they were not daily posts prompting for us to do an activity or like reflect or learn anything, nothing. So yes, they are going to give you the challenge group guide in the back office. Do not think that you have to post every single day the challenge group guide post or come up with content for 100 days, because that in itself is not going to make you excited about this program, because it's a freaking long time. It's 100 days. All we needed in that beta test group for corporate was a safe space that everybody was doing the same program on that day. Like, it was so lit. It was so awesome. I went in there, I scrolled the page all day long. Like, I enjoyed that. I did not need a prompt from anyone. So just provide a safe space. But again, set your expectations. For me, they will have to be on Shakeology the duration of the program unless they have an allergy, period. Like, that is definitely an expectation, because they need to be able to like do it. So my goal is that every client stays on their Shakeology HD, but also does the performance stack. So my goal is hype up the fact that they need to have Energize and Recover with this program, build your volume each month so that that client doesn't have 90 PV, they have 180 PV coming through. That's going to double your personal volume, every single month for the same amount of clients, which is pretty awesome. So anyway, make a video just still keeping it hyped, saying, I want you in this beta test group. It's going to be so awesome. We're going to do it together daily. It's going to be so cool to be able to see someone doing the exact same workout as you. Imagine needing to wake up in the morning and not wanting to do it, and coming into the group and that person is literally doing what you're about to do. How inspiring would that be? Just hype it. And then just say, and here are the options. So when it comes into the options, this is where I'm trying to get really creative, because summertime tends to be a slower time. So we really want to amplify the volume that you can gain through this product or program launch. Obviously, we know completion packs are going to be key, because these are your current clients probably who are already potentially discount coaches, because they have to be on July 1st, and they are going to have the ability to get the completion pack. Cool, the completion pack, wonderful, that comes with volume. But what if we took it a step further and started to think bigger? So for me, I decided that I was going to make my own packs through other products. So I was going to go through, so today's the best day ever, go through the sample workout and write down some of the names of the moves that you see. So the bolt. And of course, I'm not gonna be able to think of any of them right now, but write down some of the things that are taglines to Morning Meltdown 100 and build your own packs that are bigger than just the completion packs. So what if you did for instance, I'm doing the bolt. So the bolt is going to have the performance line stack, and it's also going to have focused energy, and it's going to have what else did I put in there? Like, I can't think of it, but see, like, I added something that could have to do with like energy, the bolt. So I put focus energy in that pack. You can do one that's like the traveler's pack, and it has the the shake or the recover packets with the energize packets, and it has beach bars, and it has, you know, the hydrate packets. You can like build your own stuff, you guys. So you can think of your own packages to market to your clients that are above and beyond what Team Beachbody has put together for us. So you can truly like give yourself more personal volume, and because it's cutesy, they're going to love the fact that they can buy something that is so different than what they're used to. Everyone knows the completion packs and the challenge packs, but oh my gosh, like for instance, Team Beachbody has, you know, the Jericho special or whatever it's called. That kind of is verging on that, let's build something more. So, you know, take a moment and surf the Team Beachbody website and go through and write down what the different products are, first of all, and then get creative, like make it to you. Like maybe you specifically, you have like the mom pack. Like if you have like clients, a lot of moms, like you can make your own things, and you guys can, I'm sure you can think of things right now. But have the list of the different products and combo the different packs, and all you have to do is create a graphic that is the graphic of the product, and you can get them all with no backgrounds behind it, stack it together, put it together in a pack, and tabulate like what it would be without shipping and handling and tax. You don't have to go into all of that and get freaky about like exactly what the number is going to be, but you can give that pretty vague number, and they're probably going to pick something tailored to them. So that is something that I have never done before, but I'm really hoping to generate as much volume as possible. Because for me, like a lot of my clients, you know, they're just so used to seeing like what we offer that it just is like boring. And they're like, oh, I saw that mega pack last time. So like just keeping it really like relevant and fun. So go through and do that if that speaks to you. I have not made my graphics yet, and I honestly think this is my job thing tomorrow. So I will be more than happy to share with you like what I put together, but like don't wait for me to do that, to like go in tonight and like start to look, or tomorrow and start to look and put together it for yourself. Okay, so then you'll give them another form to go to right after they watch their video where they pick their pack. Boom. You have so many different filters that you are able to use for each step of the way. You aren't having 50 conversations behind the scenes explaining what morning meltdown is and what are the options and like, oh, it's this and what's that. Like it's just said once, you know, and that's really time efficient for you as a coach, because we don't have time to be behind the scenes giving everyone the lowdown. Just do it once. Okay, so that's that. And then I am going to do the beta test group, which is very important, you guys. Like, do that for yourself. People love that. Like, I have never had a flop with the beta test group. Just give them the, you know, give them that safe space. Give them that safe space. It's so important. So, okay, so what am I doing with my clients in the meantime? That's where I'm going to create the FOMO. So, because launch is on Monday, on July 1st, I specifically want to give myself some time where I can lovingly expect that something is going to F up on the website, and they're not. Potentially, they're not going to be able to order it, or they're going to break the internet, or something's going to happen. We have all been there on a launch, so I'm setting myself up for a little bit of a time lapse to the 3rd. So on the 3rd, my clients and I will start the first 10 workouts. They will take their pictures, they will take their measurements, and I'm going to name it something fun for them to do their first 10 workouts. So from the 3rd on, they're going to do the first 10 workouts, and then I'm going to put together a beta test, a hybrid calendar of some kind in between. I don't know what it's going to be, but again, we're going to stick together. So the reason why I'm doing those first 10 workouts, and at first I'm like, this is so stupid. Like, why would they do the first 10 workouts and then do them again? Like, when you launch a program, it's supposed to be day 1, period. But here's the thing. I got fantastic results from the first 10 days of that program, like kick butt results. In fact, I went on the cruise and I came back losing 6 pounds from the cruise. Like, are you kidding me? And I drank and ate. I had a pizza every night. Like, I had fantastic results from the first 10 days. So I'm like, first, FOMO in your group. So keep your clients in their current groups doing Morning Meltdown 100. Everyone's going to be like, oh, man, like I kind of want to do that. Like, this sounds great. And they will. So in that time lapse between, yes, you get a massive amount of signups, you know, on the first, and then it trickles through and, you know, people wait to payday or whatever in that first week. But then you get another shift of people who are getting results, sharing it publicly, you know, on social media or whatever. They have their pictures, they have their before and afters. You can use those for your own personal page to shout them out. You're going to get another influx of people, you know, by the 31st, you're going to have a ton more people interested. So that's what I'm personally going to do to just create that spark about the program. And right now, I'm going to be really honest with you. I am just focusing on my current client base, because we still have the whole month until this program literally launches. But right now, you can be really smart with the people that you already have. And to be honest with you, some people may need to get active again. They may need to have a new spark to their journey. They may be struggling. You may be struggling. You may need something to jazz you up and you're just freaking tired of the same old stuff. Like, you need something to light your fire. Use this right now. And then I will be focusing on bringing in brand new clients toward like the middle to the, you know, the rest of the month. So that's kind of my marketing plan. So again, like, keep it super simple and do not overcomplicate this. You can make it so simple and just keep it really fun. Give yourself a really easy, time-efficient way to just filter your people down, get them jazzed, and then you'll be able to kind of see, you know, as you go throughout this program, you'll be able to, or this month, you'll be able to get that client base, their first 10 days worth of results. You'll be able to get that interest from other people. You'll be able to have their friends want to join it because they can speak toward this program. So like, now is the time, and speaking from someone who has legit like not done super awesome on every single launch that we've had, like, I've done well, like I made money and I had success and my clients got really great results, but I definitely have not maximized it before, because I always get so overwhelmed and I allow that overwhelm to hold me back. And I compare myself to others and I think, oh my gosh, like they're doing so much more for this launch. And I didn't realize how I was just overcomplicating things. So listen, you guys, if you are a team or you are a coach who needs something to do in their life that's going to change it, you have to do this program. Like, every single person here listening, a coach, a part of Team Beachbody, a client, should do this program. Like, there's absolutely no reason not to do this program and allow it to change your life. But if you are someone who is going for Premier, for Elite, this is a way for you to have a spark, a program that is going to build you from the inside out from this point in the year until the end of the year. It's going to push you to new levels. It's going to push your team to new levels. It's going to grow your volume. It's going to grow their consistency of being able to share a program consistently. And literally, like, this can be so huge, you guys, if you just lean into it. And it's as simple as just doing this program. I mean, it literally has brought so much spark to me. It has revitalized my business. I felt really stagnant and just like, dang, okay, like I'm going through the motions. Like, I just needed something new. So it has been really, really awesome. You know, and yeah, so I mean, the thing is, here it is. Like, here's the truth. This is for you to own. So don't wait for someone to form a file or make a graphic or give you a plan or like tell you what to do or do the work for you. Like, it's your job to do the work for you. So if you want this, you'll use every bit of what I just told you and you'll implement it. Like, now, like not 3 weeks from now, like starting right now. And you have to do that for yourself. So, don't keep refreshing the team page to see if I created the graphics for those packs, you go in and do that, because that is what a business owner does. And now you're all business owners. You have to fight for making this as awesome as it can be. So, it's going to feel like a lot, but you can lean into the hard, and you are going to find magic here, because this program is lit, and the opportunity for what it can do for you and your client base is pretty freaking lit. So that is it. That's all I have. Let me see if there's any chat. Other than people telling me that I'm smart. Thank you. Just kidding. Okay, so who has questions? Like, is there a certain question that you have for me that I haven't answered? No?
I'm just going to say it, Lindsay. Your arm muscles are like on point from this program. So anybody who wants like rockin' bod, like your muscles are flexing when you're doing a call. I'm just so like excited for you. And this call was awesome. And I just appreciate it.
That's something I didn't even really touch on with you guys. Like this program transformed my body. Like that's the thing, you guys. Like I've been doing this like Team Beachbody for 4 years, and I have done every single program, and this did something totally different to my body. And it's really weird because I've had the opportunity to see the other test group participants too, and all of our bodies have kind of formed to look the same. It's lean, athletic, like when your arms will kind of like, it will have beautiful, slim, like lean lean muscle growth. So like it's not bulky, and like for me, like my arms kind of like go in and form that nice like, and my love handles for the first time in my freaking life since I was like 16 have like almost diminished. I'm like, I thought I had a good liposuction. Like I didn't know where these things, like why weren't they going away? And it truly has transformed my body. Like crazy. I mean, wait till you see the final results from our test group, because they are out of control. And people that you probably have seen before, results, which was cool for me because I knew these people. Like I legit saw them in person, and I'm like, wow, like they really changed. And we did not have perfect nutrition. We all had our weekends, like we had cruises, vacations, all that stuff, and it still happened. So
yeah. I have a question, and this hopefully will answer if anybody else is thinking about this. What nutrition program did you personally follow? Because I know that they're doing 2B or Ultimate Portion Fix. I'm curious about that. And then if you are personally offering like your clients to kind of pick one or the other, or if you're just giving them the direction of which one to do.
So I did Ultimate Portion Fix for the first, I would say the first 70 days of the program. And I then started to use the carb cycling though through the Ultimate Portion Fix, and that also was amazing. I actually have found that I personally run best off of that carb cycling plan for more of a long term, like really well. And it's different in the aspect of like, for instance, like, so for me, I'm on plan A. So you guys all know what that looks like. So for plan A, instead it's 2 days and then 1 day, and it's 6 proteins, 4 veggies, 4 teaspoons, and a carb. And I run really well off of that. You know, it's not keto, but it's a high protein, veggies as carb thing. And that also helped me strip away a little bit of I kind of thought of like the onion layers with like the fat burn that I needed to do. That worked really well. And what I loved about that was it was safe. It was made by Team Beachbody. It was, and it was safe. Now, for me, as far as like giving that to my clients, I did not share with anyone that I did it that way, because my client base is very fragile, and they are really looking to me to give them a long-term maintenance plan. And I didn't feel comfortable telling them that I was carb cycling, because I think with keto, personally, I think it's a really slippery slope right now, talking about low carbs, high protein. So I wanted to be able to be consistent with my message and just do ultimate portion fix. So I use that. I do not have anyone that does tubing mindset out of probably like, I just don't. I didn't succeed with it either. So that's not something that I personally do. But I do make a meal plan every single week for my clients. It's just the teacher in me. So like that's kind of just a consistent thing that we'll do forever.
I love it. You rock. Anybody else have any other questions? Cool. Well, Lindsay, I appreciate your time so much. And, I'm just going to reiterate what Lindsay said. Guys, the successful coaches, the people who Lindsay, other coaches who you see who you're like, they're so successful, they're this, they're that. It's because we just take action, okay? We don't sit on our hands after these calls. I took my notes over here, some such great ideas that get me excited to go and like make up some fun names and put together some new packages. I think that would definitely help if you guys just take initiative to go create some fun. It is fun when you just sit down and do it and understand that this is your business. You can give yourselves a raise whenever you want. But the key is it's not just something that's going to come easy. This takes work. And yeah, I saw Jen just said she spent hours putting together stuff for this today. Exactly. You take a few hours during a day or during a week. You maybe slack off on your power hour a little bit as long as you're at your goals. I'm going to reiterate, as long as you're at your Success Club goals and whatever for the month, maybe 2 times a week or whatever, you take that power hour, power 2 hour pocket and you put it towards this, because sometimes it takes a little bit of a slowing momentum to gather all the information to be prepared for this kind of a launch or, this kind of awesome program that then will propel you 100 times further than you maybe even thought possible. Okay. So no sitting on hands allowed. Every one of you go take action. And I would love for our team pages to be buzzing. I would love for you guys to be sharing your ideas, what you're doing, putting together. Share the images after you're creating them. We of course have the examples and everything, but like Lindsay said, it's not our first priority to be putting them into a team page when we're trying to get it out and deliver to our customers and our new potential coaches and all of that. Okay, guys? So we are a team. We're in this together. And again, Lindsay, you rock. You look amazing. You're so smart. And I absolutely have to shout you out too for your consistency of Lindsay puts together the transformation images and she shouts them out on her page. I mean, probably 2 years now. I don't even know, but it's something that I love about the brand that you've created, and seeing your clients, short-term and long-term successes of how many inches they've lost, how many pounds they've lost, highlighting that they've kept it off. It's so inspiring to me to see that. So I love it so much. Sure. All right, guys. So I will see you guys next Monday, and I hope you have a great week. Let's end the month strong. Bye.